Alright. Alright, good morning, everyone. Morning, Hilder, Leo, Nene, Brian, Baller, David, Steven. Good morning, everybody. Alright. Let's start with the demon. Has the same trend line as the Qs. No surprise there. I noticed this level is still being tested. Resistance, 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 resistance. Almost a support. Failed. Made a new trend line. Which, if I was to redo and go off of this, we'd actually be touching it right now. But I'm not going to go with that one. We need to find support above 463.75, and this thing will take off. Like, truly take off. Not like this. It'll take off like 470, 475. Apple's ready to explode. We just need volume. Ooh, wait, I didn't see that before. That's kind of cool. Probably going to go with that then. This level right here for the break above. I like that it touched twice, which would make this a good target. So if it breaks this will be a good target. Break above that for re-entry. Break below. I just need to keep this line up. I'm going to change the color of it because it's very important. It is nice to see the pre-market's higher. It went up a little bit higher. About $1. So that's a little helpful to us. $465.50. What does this pre-market low line up with? Here. It's in the gap. I don't like that because it's in the gap. It's right here. Yeah, that's probably what I'll say break below. Look, alright, so big move down. Squeeze in between, squeeze in between, squeeze in between. Yeah, I like that the most. We'll just say 461.85. Target. Probably say bottom of that gap. 459, which the gap that I'm talking about, if you can't see, is right here. 459.40. Let's do Facebook. Facebook finally broke out of the squeeze. It fell back into range though. It might have popped out, but it's still back in the range. It actually made this easier to draw. Because look at all this flatness from here to here. It's just all in the same channel. Even if it is giving you one good move a day, I mean, it's still staying in range. So this is still ready to pop a more exponential amount than these couple bucks you saw the other day. That's nothing compared to what it's going to try and do. It's going to try and do one of these, but I personally think it's going to go down. If it can hold this and Apple holds it at the trend line, we'll probably see the Qs push up today. And I haven't even looked at Amazon or Google yet. So good break below. I like that because one, I like that. You got a bear flag here. Stick, 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 stick. Support true pre-market low. So technically I'm still sticking to this strat. It's just happening to be a really good, crucial price history line. So that's probably my break below. Break above, we're probably going to go with right here. Yeah, fuck it. We'll just do pre-market high. Ooh. Extend it. Yeah, that pre-market high lines up with that shit ton of resistances, so I'm probably going to go with that. It was the support for when it pushed up, so that was a good indicator. Oh, my bad, Mason. I just saw what you said. You said check the weekly. It's looking like a bullish continuation pattern, but I don't like that candle. We'll see how this candle finishes during the week. Today and tomorrow really matter on the Facebook weekly candle. That'll be huge. Plus, look at the volume. It's so weak. But it's still in a bullish formation. And it's still in a bullish zone as long as it stays above about right here. 240s if you're looking at the weekly. Let's do this again. Alright. Let's do Facebook. Well, let me drag this over here. Above at 263.50. Below 260. Let's just say 65. Even it out. Let's go back to that 30-minute. $257.85. Let's just say 90, so it's a little closer. Target 265.90s. Brian said, look at the Tesla 4 hour. No problem. No problem. I'll clear this so I can see it all. Starting to do its own little squeeze after push up above this. You might see a Tesla breakout soon today. Let's go to the 30-minute. Damn, that's gonna look good. All right, well, we're probably gonna set some really passive levels then, because right here, that level gets all the under, and right here gets all the above, which that's the pre-market low. So that's perfect. Probably set a target of this gap first, and then I'll say this level, since that was that other high you saw me draw. And then for this target, we'll probably have to just draw the all-time high, and then you'll say re-entry above that is what we'll probably say. Let's write that. Because there's a couple people who do play my Tesla, Amazon, and Google levels. I could say break above. I could say right here for the pre-market high. Target 1912.65. Below 1860. Target 1800. Hold up. We'll do 1838.35. Target 2. Let's do that 1800. Let's do Amazon now since you brought up Tesla. Clear that. Let's just mark those lines. I changed the color to my price levels because they were kind of disgusting looking the other day. So I was like, whatever. I'll change it to white. And I made it size 2 so everyone could see it a little better. Because it's kind of hard to see whenever it's like purple and tiny. Especially on the charts. I was seeing that it was readable, but it wasn't like amazing. Alright, so let's mark that. It had a small gap up. Gap up to make it even, but not really a gap. Hold on, what does this look like? That looks really strong. It's trying to make a new high. I think Amazon's gonna try and push up to 33.40s. So about $80 today. We're looking for a really nice volume push on this today. What's the daily candle look like? Yeah, see, we got a volume breakout. So then we had a seller reaction. If you watch my volume videos, you know exactly what I'm saying. Seller reaction. That's normal. This happens when you push up. It even looks like this sometimes. It'll make you think that sellers are retaking over, but if you look, it's on a support. Buyer reaction, seller reaction. We're still above this level, so that's really good. And the daily candles look really strong on this. I think as long as we sit above this, the meat of this candle right here, which we are right now. Yeah, 32.53 was the level. 32.53.51. It's like right here somewhere. That'll probably be my break below then. Break above, I'm just going to go off of this. Go off of where trend resets. Right there. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I'll be surprised. Then we'll say below that 32.53 like we were wanting. Let's do some smaller tickers for everybody. AMD. AMD's still in that squeeze. That's good news. That'd probably be my break below. Break above, we're probably just going to go with pre-market high. I like where it's sitting. It's sitting as the resistance. So if it breaks that, it's going to be a change in trend to at least here. So we'll at least see the intraday high of yesterday. Break of trend would be right here. So it'd be right after. Target. Below 79.25. Target, I'd probably say this support at 77.60s. Or 78. Hold up. Oh, this was the close way down here. $77.80. We'll do support of that tiny little gap there. 77.75, 77.80. I already did Facebook and Apple squeeze. Let's go to BA. I saw someone type BA. It's clear. High, lower high. Let's mark that support that we keep touching 100 times. We're actually on it right now. Broke below, broke back above. We talked about that in the past stream. It did that once before in this exact same pattern over here on the left. It did the exact same thing in this descending triangle. Support here, push back up, hit top of trend. And here we are again. Go to the 10-day, 30-minute. So price is sitting on the crucial support. You might see BA bleed right out the gate. I don't see a bull flag. That's actually the exact line. It's hard to tell when you're looking at it from so far. $15-minute. Move that. That's blinding. All right, let's go with. I like the pre-market high because it is like a pretty crucial one. We had the small little gap here. You still have a little resistance above here, but I think I'm gonna choose a more aggressive pre-market high. Like right there. I like all the resistance that the after hours had. And I think that's just a reaction candle, so I'm not going to worry about the big little bit of it hanging over. The below is going to be a little harder because we're pretty much already there. So I'm pretty much just going to say 167.50 just to give it, you know, another like 60 cents before market opens, because I think BA bleeds today unless it holds right here. Like if it doesn't hold right here, I think it starts bleeding. And even if you do get this, even where it just fell out and then came back in, I think that's what you'll see. I don't think BA will stay down forever, but I think you'll at least see it come back down a little more. I saw someone type NVIDIA. Let's do that one, and then we'll post this list. It's already 8:05. Remove drawing. Let's just clear it all. I like starting my charts over. This looks just like Apple. Has that same trend made just from the after hours, or extended hours, I should say. Price level. We got our pre-market high right here, which is very crucial because it happens to line up with this wick. That's nice. A lower high, and then the break below resistance. So that's a strong break above. Break below. I was thinking about this candle right here just because it's really big, but it also lines up with the true extended hours low almost. So I'm probably just going to go with between those levels. It's about $5 up, but it's NVIDIA. It can move $15 to $20 a day. So really not going to worry about it. Let's just go with that one. Another little good, quick, and easy one. We could set targets for this one today. We didn't do yesterday. So if I was to set a target, I would, for one, mark that just because that was the last movement I had before the big move up, which you wouldn't have been able to control this unless you were in a swing. So if you do that kind of news, you'll think that it's going to drop $10, but I don't think it would drop $10. I like where these wicks went. Both wicks. So I'd probably say 469 would be the target for the break below. Target for this one, probably going to go at the top of that blue candle, which happens to also be the support before it broke back below. So we'll say about 486.15. Damn, I can't type. Target 2, probably say a little higher. Do a similar level. This level we chose because it was the break here, support, support, support. Then we chose that because it's the top of that. So let's choose right here. It's 492. I like that it's the top of that gap. That's probably where it would stop. And it's where support pushed up before it went to its all-time high. 490. I'll just say 490s. See what David said. Oh, I see what you're saying. If you go body to body, it's still above trend. But if you go wick to wick, it's like kind of barely under it. God, look at all that red. Red, red, red. Drop, drop, drop. Where's that support at? That's a strong support. This was the move before it gapped down. Had a bigger move up here. Bigger move up here. Got support here. So that's a good notable level. So longer term outlook, 47.40s could be a good catch if it is going to bleed from here. I'd watch that though. I think I'm just going to go ahead and post what I got here though. I didn't do beyond, but I'm probably going to post just a beyond level, like right it open, just to show everyone what's up. I'm going to drop me what you guys are looking at, what patterns, why you chose a certain level, and I'm going to post my list. Someone tagged me in charts. That's probably David. Yeah, it is. Oh, I see what you're drawing now. I was going from the low. I see what you're doing now. You chose above the inverted head and shoulders. That's clean. It's kind of a rising wedge, but not really. Because the other hide, it wasn't higher. It was just lower. That's cool, though. Not even at an angle, either. Yeah, today's a scalping type of day. I agree with what Leo said in the chat. Because Big O said jobless claims worse than expected, and he dropped a link in the options chat. Leo said jobless claims increased down versus trade talks continuing up chart. It will be an interesting day, a scalping type of day. So we'll see what's going on. Home. I apparently have charted this before. What is this stock? Well, the weekly candle looked kind of bullish. Had rising volume here on a support, so that's kind of good. Or resistance, I should say. Now it's a support. Man, I don't know what this stock is, but it looks like it's super bullish if it can continue up these. The Home Decor Superstore. I think I have heard of this actually now that I saw this logo. It needs to do some retracement though. It needs to retest this zone here. If it doesn't at least confirm here or on this level or on this level, I mean, it needs to retrace back and at least show that there's support here so buyers can keep buying it up. If not, then it just looks like delusional buying, which is called rallying. 2 hour. Yeah, it's going to need to come test either this support or this support, which I drew from that weekly time frame y'all saw me draw. No, I didn't do AAL. Oh. I'm going to delete that because those are all sloppy lines anyway. I just randomly drew these so I could have the better picture for whoever was watching that day. Price level. It's kind of in a range of uncertainty now. Because right here you have the resistance. We had a bigger move up. We had our flag. Push back up. Caught support on the top right here, which as well as over here with this wick. So right now we're in between. So right now, that's the levels I would go for breaks. 1250 and 1210. If you're watching AAL. Alright, well, I'm going to leave this list up. It's 8:15. I'm going to go grab my coffee. And I'll see you guys in voice chat. But if this stream helped you, leave me a like. I mean, I don't really care about the likes, actually. I just care that you guys join. And at least, go through it. I really do urge a lot of you to go through your own charts. I know that this is kind of cool to go watch Bueller draw his lines and all that stuff and talk and make a bunch of dumb jokes. But it really is beneficial if you guys do this yourself. Even if you're just doing it with me or, doing it on your own. It really doesn't matter how you go about it. Just be comfortable with it. But I'll see you guys in chat. If any of you have any questions on price action, volume, divergences with volume, the BB system, any of that stuff, please DM me, at me in chat. I mean, something. Don't just sit there and not know and then guess and you'd be wrong. Leads to a lot of failure. So please hit me up. We're all here to work together. But I'll see you guys in voice chat. Let's have a good Thursday. We got same day contracts tomorrow. I'm gonna try and scalp Netflix for a 5th Friday in a row tomorrow. So see you guys in chat.